welcome to Vintage Cube Draft. We're going with the most powerful cube, the Power Mac, with, as you can see, initiative creatures like Underground Adventure, Caves of Chaos Adventure. And this is quite the pack. Mystic Confluence, Animate Dead, Entomb, 2 initiative creatures, Bomba, Oko. I'm just going to take Bombardiers. I think Bombardiers is great. And I don't even know. Hopefully, I'm passing to Vash. Hopefully they take Caves of Chaos Adventure. I can cut them on red. But there's so many good cards that if they took a black card, they'll probably take Animate or Entomb. Like if they took Reanimate, they'd probably just take Entomb. If they took Mana Drain, they could take Mystic Confluence. If they took a red card, they'd probably take Caves of Chaos. But they're all pretty close together, so don't have any strong reads based on that. Though, don't love passing Shallow Grave right after passing Entomb, but it's okay. Here, I'm actually going to take Steam Vents. And the reason is, I think Bomba is like one of the better cards for the blue-red tempo deck that can play kind of cheap, trinkety things. And this pack's kind of weak. It's not like our last pack that had 7 first pickable cards. What else would I take if not Steam Vents? I could take a Braid. I think that's fine, but I think Steam Vents is less replaceable than a Braid. Even though I don't know that I'm going to be in blue, I often am. Passed a Sword of the Meek just to be aware. Now there's a Seasoned Engineer? All right, I will take that. Could just be red-white. Could also be Jeskai. Who knows? It's very early in the draft, but definitely slamming Seasoned Engineer over Xander's Lounge, and nothing else is really in competition. Okay, well, this is quite the start, a bombastic start. Cards that are good here. I mean, Bombardiers loves cards like Glimmerlands or Staff of the Storyteller, but really anything that you curve into it can be pretty good. Artifact mana like Mana Vault or Moxes, of course, is just incredible with these kind of cards. And if I see like a nice Memory Lapse or something next, then that's also a direction I could go, and that I think would be pretty reasonable. Strider is passing to us. His range has gotten pretty wide, but he does like Grixis a decent amount. I don't put him on that as much as I used to, though. I think Strider has evolved, and now I'm just trying to draft whatever's good. All right, and now the best card in the pack is Inquisition of Kozilek, but I don't think I'm supposed to take that in this spot. I could take Thraben Inspector. It's really good with Bombardiers. It's not one of the types for this, unfortunately. It's also like Get Lost, which is decent. I could take Thieving Skydiver or like Rabble Master, but not loving those options. I don't want to take Breeding Pool. Don't think I want to take Figure of Destiny. I mean, maybe I do take Inquisition. Gadgeteer, no. I'll take Thraben, I guess. It's not that strong, but it just works really well with the cards I have. Here, wow, there's Thopter Foundry and Chain Lightning. I think this is just looking like a Chain Lightning. Also, Pre-War Formalware, which is gross with Broadside Bombardiers, but I found Formalware to be a little bit clunky, and Chain Lightning is pretty excellent. I might just Selfless Spirit. Now, if I had taken Inquisition, I could take Duress. There's also a Troll. There's also Brazen Borrower. I really do like Brazen Borrower, but I think that the Selfless Spirit is going to be pretty good at protecting Bombardiers and Seasoned Engineer. I already have some really good creatures to protect. My cards are also mostly better in red-white, so I don't really need to be looking for reasons to do otherwise. Here, I do love me a Mox Opal, but don't worry, I'm not going to take it here. I might take Bauble, though. Bauble is good with Bombardiers. Look, I'm not going to try to be a broken record here, but part of why this card is good is when you maximize it, and cheap stuff to throw is how you do that. There is the dream. Turn 1 Triome, turn 2 Sign of Draco. You play like Zagoth Triome into Plateau. Turn 3 Bombardiers, attack for 6, throw for 14, the natural 20. But I don't think I'm there. Maybe I do take Mox Opal. I just feel like it's the only good card in the pack. I don't know. I lied. I did take Opal. Here, I could take Spyglass Siren. I don't think I want Greaves or World Spine Worm. Spyglass Siren's also kind of nice. I could also just take Exercise as a sideboard card. I don't really want to take Talisman. All right, let's just take Exorcise. Now, Oliphant or Sunbillow Verge. I think Oliphant, I could actually splash blue in this deck. I do love Chromatic Star for both Opal and Bomba. Is that crazy to do? I don't think it is, actually. All right, let's just do that. And then now, Spire Bluff or Sword of the Meek. I don't think the Thopter is going to wheel. Should I hate it? It could go in someone's deck. Let's just take Spire Bluff. I think we've got the door open here to... I mean, honestly, this could be a blue-white deck splashing Bombardiers and Chain Lightning just because I haven't seen much in the way of red either. Carnage Interpreter could be great here. There's also Hero of Bladehold. Hero of Bladehold is pretty good with Selfless Spirit. I like Displacer Kitten, but this is not the time for that. Yeah, let's take Hero. Just do that. Now Gadgeteer, let's just take Figure. All right, the Mox Opal is not really going to pan out. That's fine. I'm just not that worried about it. So my only problem, so I guess the biggest thing is I passed up like on like an Oliphant for a chromatic star. Yeah, that's fine. Or Sun Below Verge, I guess it would have been. This is a really good spot to open Time Walk, you see. Take Shadowy Backstreet. That one I could potentially play, though I'm probably not going to. Let's just keep the Opal chilling here. And here, I think Boseiju is slightly stronger than Night's Whisper. I don't mind passing a Night's Whisper so much. All right, so pack 2. Kind of assuming the Opals and Steam Vents are not really doing much here. Oh, there's Mana Vault. That's the card I want. I do love a One Ring, but this is such a good Mana Vault deck. Though, I hate passing One Ring because Mana Vault is really good with Seasoned Engineer, Broadside Bombardiers. One Ring is just a great card. This is a classic, like I think Mana Vault's better in my deck. I think One Ring is typically better in someone else's deck. Let's just take the One Ring. I don't know. That's tough. It really is. Oh, and here I could take Giver of Runes. I probably should. I'm kind of tempted by Pentide Prism, but this is actually the spot for Giver of Runes, over that, and Blood Crypt and Bone Crusher. All right. I don't even think Chromatic Star is looking. Well, Chromatic Star with Bomba is actually pretty good. So let's just do that. Is it too late? Is it too late for Academy? I have Opal. I have One Ring. I have Chromatic Star. I have Thraben Inspector. I don't think I'm going to take Academy, but I also don't think I'm going to take, like, there's no white card here. I don't want to take Containment Priest. I could take Path. I should take Path over Memory Lapse, actually, is what I should do. All right, fine. Now there's Plateau or Inti or Generous Plunder. I think I just take Plateau. Having playable mana is pretty busted. All right. Path is also very good with the One Ring. It just puts you in a spot where like you're drawing a bunch of cards and like Chain Lightning too. Any card that you convert 1 mana into action is pretty nice. Passing Academy, passing Saheeli, doing all this stuff. Exercise might actually be in the deck too. I do like Inti, but this deck is looking like a pretty solid red-white deck. And here, I don't think I want Wheel of Fortune, Leyline Binding. Oh man, this Academy deck's looking nice. I think I take Talisman. I've got 3 good 4s. I don't mind playing Talisman in a red-white deck when I actually have good 4s. All right, I actually feel pretty good about the One Ring Mana Vault pick based on how the rest of this pack has gone. So I'm not minding it too much. And here, oh, this actually is a great Copter deck. Lots of 1-drops. I'm in for Smuggler's Copter over Reckless Storm Seeker, Goldspan, passing a Cannoneer. See, when I don't take the artifacts, there's tons of them. We're not at Mox Opal yet, but I'm just saying. Open a regular Mox in pack 3. Get a couple more artifacts in here. It's a powerful card, I gotta say. You know, I have 2 PT top 8s with this card in my deck. It's a good one. And here, I'm not looking too excited about this pack. Indoraptor's Jund. You can't really cast it. Don't think Zeotor's Proving Ground does much, or Talisman of Dominance. I might just take Watery Grave because it's just the best card. I don't think I want to play Lavas for Boots. Ghostfire Slice, I think, is just not that important. Okay, so I could take Cauldron. You know, I could just take Tundra, and then I have tons of blue fixing. All right, I'll do that. I think there's a good chance I get a blue card still. All right, I'm just going to hate LED. This card's also really strong. And Pentide Prism came back, sort of Portal, Treasure Cruise. I guess I'll take Prism. I don't know. I'm just putting this Mox Opal over here just in case, the Pentide Prism and Pentide Prism. Did I mention? Good with Bomba. LED, yeah, get an Echo of Eons, take these white cards out. Good. If I could just trade Path for Academy. Oh, look, Teferi Time Raveler or No More Lies. I think I'll take Teferi. It's a much stronger card. But now this card I can totally splash, and it's going to be awesome. Saheeli with the One Ring and Bombardiers and Dungeoneer. And I think I will hate Saheeli in case the person on my left took Academy, a Strider. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty solid. I pretty easily play blue here. I'm not actually playing the LED, I don't think. I have Spire Bluff and Steam Vents and Tundra. So, I mean, I'll take the Echo of Eons. I wish I'd just taken Academy now. Should I take Kappa Cannoneer? No, I should just take Stormseeker still, I think. But like the latter half of the pack, there was just no white cards, and I got LED Academies, or sorry, LED Echoes, Saheeli, Teferi. I got the Ghostfire Slice back anyway. All right, well, going into pack 3, we've got. I I don't know. This is very funny how this ends up. Should I have done something differently? I mean, potentially, I took Path over Academy. I'm now regretting that, honestly. Like, look at this. I could have had so many artifacts for it, not to mention Copter. All right, all right. Here, I think I just take Remand. It's not like the dream first pick, but I think it's better than Sunbait Canyon. I do like Occult Epiphany in general, but it's a very good Remand deck. So let's just take Remand over like FTK and all that stuff and go from there. I mean, this still looks like a pretty nice just red-white deck with a couple blue cards. If I get like one more counter here, then I think I'll be pretty happy. And decent-ish mana, especially if you count Mox Opal as a wonderful source for all my colors. And then here, Hole Breacher. I have Echo. I mean, look, my hands are kind of tied here. Like, what else? Honestly, what else should I take? Should I take Walking Ballista, Galvanic Discharge? No, I should take Hole Breacher. LED in, Echo of Eons in. Look, here's the thing. Yeah, this all seems totally doable. Especially if pack 3, I get more stuff like that. I mean, maybe the Saheeli even gets in there too. Wow. I'm really breaking new ground here in how I can get Academy decks going. Here there's a Narset, but I think I just take Mishra's Bauble. There's also Eagles, which I guess Eagles is a tricolor fixer. But I feel like my mana is pretty good, and Bauble is going to be really nice in this deck. All right. I'm still a pretty good beatdown deck, honestly. Reckless Stormseeker with Hero Blade Hold. Giver to protect the Hole Breacher. Selfless Spirit to protect the Hole Breacher. I'm just going to be beat down with just a side of draw 7s. Seems totally reasonable. I passed up a Wheel of Fortune, didn't I? That's a shame. Yeah, I've got some good removal. I've got a couple counters. There's a Cogwork, but I think I just take Hallowed Fountain. I don't think I want Enlightened Tutor here. I mean, Hallowed Fountain looks pretty nice. Council's Judgment is a solid card, but I have Path, I have Chain Lightning, I have Teferi. I feel like that's and Bombardiers. I feel like that's a pretty good way to do things. Saheeli with Bombardiers is nice. You can copy the Bombardiers and then use the copy to throw something else, and then use the original to throw the copy for 5. And usually that does kill them. Here, my hands are officially tied. I'm going to end up in a deck that would have loved an Academy, and I passed it for a Path to Exile. I'll never forgive myself. I will learn the exact right lesson, which is you should just take the Academy cards. But, all right. I mean, sure. This is so brutal. Did no one want the Academy? What's going on with this Urza and Retrofitter? Here's the thing, though. Had I not passed Strider that Academy, you might not have passed me Urza Retrofitter. He's probably pretty comfortable passing me those. All right, Hero of Bladehold out, Figure Destiny out. I think I'll keep Giver. Maybe I'll take out Reckless Stormseeker. We'll see. This is 18 lands. And now there's Key, Basalt Monolith, Jace, Tribute Mage, Memory Jar. Oh, Memory Jar with Hole Breacher? Yeah, that actually seems pretty legit. Key is really nice with One Ring, but I did pass that Mana Vault. There's also Zerda to go with the Monolith. Just take the Jar here. And could use like another cheap artifact if I could get one. There's Absent, but I think Talisman actually will be fine here. Don't think I want Jace. I mean, we're just moving on from all that, huh? I think we actually are. What a wild ride. There's an expedition map to get the Tolarian Academy. If I had one, I'll take Occult Epiphany, though. I love this card. Smuggler's Copter actually could still be good. See, a Selfless Spirit, probably not where I want at this point in time. Can't believe this. This is now 16 lands. I could even probably cut one more card. We'll see. Time Spiral and Upheaval. Well, I'll take Time Spiral because I think that is where we're at. And then now Tishana's Tidebinder. I really like that card too. All right, Smuggler's Copter, get out. The Ravenstone might be nice. And I could take Chain Lightning out as well. Now I don't know if I want the Jar though, because Time Spiral and Jar along with Echo is kind of a lot. We'll see. Enlightened Tutor gets the One Ring or one of these other things, but mostly just the One Ring or Jar. I think I'd rather just take Flicker Wisp. I don't even know that I'd want to play it. Cogwork? No. I'll hate Zigrist. I'll take the Urtai. What a bizarre draft. Tribute Mage to go get a Talisman. Probably not that either. All right. This is literally one of the more ridiculous drafts I've ever done, but I don't know at which point I was supposed to switch or not, but here we are. So I ended up with Bomba being my only red card. That's fine. What are my other red cards? Chain Lightning, Reckless Stormseeker could be Figure. And if I add like 4, 5 islands, 1, 2, 3 planes, 4 planes. I have 3 red sources plus Opal, Chromatic Star, Pentad, Talisman. I probably don't need a mountain here. It means I can't path. Maybe I want one mountain because I have both Dungeoneer and Path. I could path my own creature, and Dungeoneer getting me the initiative is a thing. And I think I want to play 16 lands with a bunch of talismans and prisms. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 7 white and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. With an extra with equal white and blue talismans. I've got a bunch of cheap white cards, but I have more blue cards. Do I want like a Tribute Mage or anything? I really don't think I want Smuggler's Copter, unfortunately. It is a good way to discard Echo Vions too, but I like Tidebinder. I think that was the last card I ended up adding, and I like Thraben. Giver of Runes is kind of interesting in this deck, but I've got Dungeoneer, Urza, Bombardiers. Those are pretty nice to protect. So I kind of think I just want to play one more Plains and call it a day. I'm really amazed, but we'll see how this does. All right, time for round 1. On the draw here, what does this hand do? I can Occult Epiphany to try to find a land. This hand's really expensive. I think I'll just mulligan this hand. Okay, I like this hand more. Let's put Path back, I think. Keep a hand of all 3 drops, but I don't really want to Path on turn 1 anyway. Oh, I actually like this hand better than the previous hand, even after getting Inquisition, because like I have 4 different 3 drops. They're all pretty good. They're all a little different. Like, obviously my opponent's going to take whichever one they think is best against them, but you like take the Hull Breacher and then I don't, draw 7, or take Teferi, maybe I don't draw a white. Who knows, right? Okay. And not much for me to do besides Steam Vents go. Blue, black. Another 3-drop. Nice. And on turn 3, I'm just going to play a land and pass the turn. Oh, they didn't play another land. Interesting. To Urza, sure. I'll probably just end of turn Hull Breacher. And then they can counter it or whatever. Yeah. Draw land. Land for Urza is what I was hoping. I guess let's play a Pentad Prism for 2. Or maybe I play Saheeli. I think actually I kind of like just playing Saheeli. If my opponent attacks Saheeli with Tar Pit, I don't mind that either. They'd have to draw a land first because they missed a land drop. But I think getting Saheeli down is nice. It enables Bombardiers. I could still play Urza if I draw a land. And I get my Pentad Prism value here. Palantir. Okay. Either put an influence counter on, and what you doing with that Palantir? 2 top. I don't want them to draw a card. I don't take any damage. They probably just kept 2 lands on top. Okay. I think I play Pentad Prism here. Make a token. Play Bombardiers. Do I want to play Bombardiers? Because I kind of want to just deal a bunch of damage to them. Yeah, let's just get Bombardiers down. And Servo token turns into Bombardiers. Attack. This is the play I was talking about. And then the copied Bombardiers throws Prism. This Bombardiers throws the original Bombardiers. I just hit him for 13 with the Bombardiers here. And if I draw a land, I can play Urza or One Ring. If they kill the Bombardiers, they kill the Bombardiers. But I'm threatening lethal next turn with it. And Knight's Whisper. Okay. That's one way to go about things, I guess. Saheeli copying Bombardiers does the job. All right, playing against, looks like blue-black control or something. I could put in Exorcise. It kills Palantir. And if they're like reanimating stuff, could take out Giver of Runes, I guess. All right, let's try that. And I'm on the draw. Let's see if I can get a slightly faster hand. I mean, they did not have a great draw either. In the battle of bad draws, mine did win. But, all right. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. One Ring on 4. If I'm getting Inquisitioned again. Oh, Concealing Curtains. All right. Go Steam Vents. Pass the turn. No, I'm going to play LED. I don't think they're very likely to make me discard it, but I don't think there's much advantage to doing otherwise. This is power 4 or greater, not toughness 4 or greater. Sad. All right, gonna get Concealing Curtained, but drawing Urza means I have 2 good 4-mana plays. So I'm not that worried. Yeah. Honestly, it's not even that bad for me because I get to see another card. It is unfortunate they get to see the Tidebinder. Just means they're not going to run into it, but that's all right. Look at my deck here again. Yeah, I guess I do have Prism 2 Talismans. I've got some early plays. I keep getting these mono 3-drop hands, which are kind of rough, but I guess that is to some degree what this deck has, though Opal and some other cheap artifacts could potentially save me in some of those draws as well. I mean, I can't play any of those things next turn, so it wouldn't be crazy for them not to take something, but this makes sense. One Ring's usually harder to deal with. All right, draw. Tundra. Pass the turn. I kind of want to just play Tidebinder end of turn. I doubt they're going to do anything about it, but let's see. So what's kind of interesting here is I'm going to draw. It's another land. So now I'm going to play Urza, and if they mana leak, I think I'll just pay with the LED. My hand is just not very good. All right, they didn't do anything to it. That works for me. I guess they're probably just going to kill the Urza. It's kind of a shame because I put in Exorcise over, Blood Pit's Drowner over Giver, and it would have been kind of nice to get things going. Okay, so they're going to Drowner the token, but I guess block the Tidebinder here. Sure. I haven't really seen what their deck does. I mean, I guess they could animate Tarpon and just hit me for 6 here. Just get going. Oh, no, there's a thing. Okay. What are we entombing for? Emrakul? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the Exercise didn't look as good then. Do I want like Flicker Whisper or Selfless Spirit or any of those things? Maybe I just do want Giver of Runes. They probably have some removal in there. I could also put in Chain Lightning, but that didn't even look that good either. I think I'll just go Giver of Runes back in. All right, I'm on the play this time, though. That is nice. All right. Could use a land, but Retrofitter is pretty nice against blue-black in general. Like, obviously the Emrakul combo goes over the top to some degree, but I do like Retrofitter. Also, Teferi is very good against the Hell Shallow Grave thing, though I might get Inquisition, of course. Giver, not looking so exciting here. I would snap trade that for a land. All right. Okay, Plains is nice. Let's still Retrofitter over playing Giver of Runes. I think mana efficiency demands it. If I could land a Teferi, I'd be very happy. Hopefully I don't get countered here, but if I do, I do. Flood Pit's Drowner or Mana Leak? It just looks like Mana Leak, yeah. And that hopefully opens the door to resolving the One Ring next turn. If I don't get Shallow Grave, if they have, Entomb Shallow Grave, Emrakul is always dangerous. If they just have it, then they just have it, Now you show up Talisman. All right, let's play One Ring. Oh, they're good with it. Okay. Cycle Troll, sure. Draw, because if I draw Mox Opal exactly, then I could play Mox Opal Giver. No real reason to wait, I don't think. Okay, they didn't get me again. Draw. Oh, Tidebinder. Tidebinder is nice. Go of Eon's also interesting. I didn't draw a land? That's disappointing. Let's go Talisman. Leave up Tidebinder and Retrofitter. No plays. All right, well, let's just make us another servo, I think. Let's make another idiot. Draw. Draw. Okay. I'm liking some of what's going on here. Play another Talisman. And attack with these. Pass the turn. I'll just discard probably Thraben Inspector. I'm going to cast a nice Occult Epiphany here. I don't know what they've got going on. I'm going to cast it for 3 because I want to be able to use Retrofitter still. I would like to find Remand or something. Okay, discard 3 cards. Let's discard Echo, Plains, and Memory Jar. Make some tokens. We're getting to the point where Emrakul might not actually do it because I can just chump it and stifle the trigger. Okay, it's One Ring again. I can Bombardier sack the One Ring if I want. Yeah, I might just want to do that. Go Bobble. LED. Broadside Bombardiers. And I want to keep up Tidebinder, so I'm not going to do anything else here. Okay, they have a removal spell for the Bombardiers at least. But is it a Borrower? No, it's Shieldred's Edict. Sack a non-token creature. They sack a creature token of our choice? Okay. I guess I sack a spirit token. That's a little awkward. All right, I'm going to pretend I sacked the Bombardiers. I just talked to my opponent here. And so they're going to take 1 more from that token that I sacrificed. So they take 5 here. And then let's go, I guess, Chromatic Star. And pass the turn. Bobble them. Top card's Island. All right, that's not a very good top card, is it? Draw. Okay. I mean, Urza's also pretty strong. Hull Breacher is the card I'm actually looking for because that just kind of ends the game here. Creeping Tar Pit. I think I'll just Tidebinder it now because I'm tired of keeping Tidebinder mana up, and I don't even like lose to Emrakul anyway. And this this actually stops the Tar Pit from tapping for mana. The permanent, it's a creature. Oh, no, it doesn't because it's not a creature at this point. Oh, and then they counterspelled it? Okay. That's all well and good. So I'm going to go to 11, and then I'm going to go to 7, and then I'm going to go to 4. So the tar pit is going to threaten to kill me, I guess. Though they're at 11, and I'm hitting for a decent amount here. All right. I can also always Echo of Eons here. The awkward part is I wouldn't be able to redraw the Bombardiers. Oh, I guess the Bombardiers I can sack to kill itself. Let's draw again then. Either way, the tar pit plus 1 ring kills me. Okay, and then now they're at 11. Oh, I can just win with Saheeli. I mean, I guess I should play Urza first. Because I'm gonna basically use Saheeli to make one of my things into a construct token, an Urza construct, and that's just gonna deal like about 1,000,000 damage. And target artifact becomes a copy of a construct. And you know what? That'll do it. Oof, got the match. All right, time for round 2, playing against green-black here. And how much do I like this hand? I feel like this hand has some potential. I'm on the play. I can see what I draw on turn 2, and if I don't draw a land, then I'll get to cast Epiphany for 1 and discard like Opal or Time Spiral. Probably Time Spiral. Because if I can go turn 3 Bombardiers into turn 4 Dungeoneer, that's pretty strong. Okay, we got some acceleration that they do. Oh, well, I guess I know what card I'm discarding to Occult Epiphany now. Maybe they'll attack with the Elves of Deep Shadow. Not super likely. 6, okay. All right, not a fan of playing around days, I guess, and tapping the Elves of Deep Shadow for no reason, so slightly odd, but we take those. All right, discard Echo, draw. Okay, Opal. So I didn't draw a land. More's the shame, but I did draw a Hull Breacher. So if I can, these are all plays you can make. If I can draw. Oh, Passageway Seer. All right, that's unfortunate. If I can draw a land and I can go Hull Breacher, end of turn, untap Echo of Eons, I think I could win. If I have to wait a turn to get Opal online with Retrofitter, it's going to be a little tougher. Looks like they're retracing Pathway Seer or Passageway Seer. So I just need to draw a land this turn and then them not have another piece of interaction. That would be really nice. All right, let's go land. I even cycled my Occult Epiphany. All right, Tundra, Opal. So you go. I'm at 18, so I'm going to take some damage here because they're going to forge probably their lifelinker. And, oh no, on the 6, sure. That also makes sense. I'm going to hit for 7 down to 11. And then I'm probably getting trapped next turn also. Oddity? All right. Mill the Forest. So I'm taking 11 here, 7, 11 here down to 7. All right. Well, let's see. Are they playing a Lotus Cobra? Sure. All right. Well, let's see how good Hull Breacher Echo is, huh? Because that's what we're on. Oh, Pentide Prism for free, sure. Because now the Opal's on. Echo of Eons. All right, gonna need some actual good stuff. Okay, I've got some action here. That I do. They have no cards in hand, of course. So let's go land Urza first, so I can start tapping these treasures instead of sacking them. Bombardiers. I do have to sack this one. Tap. Tap. LED. Bombardiers is going to attack and take the initiative. And then I'm going to throw something at something. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the Overworld Oddity because any land lets them flip it. And then still play Giver. And right now I can make Retrofitter. Guess I can play Talisman too. Okay, pass the turn, and I have no cards in hand. All right. I mean, I have an 8/8 construct. They could attack with their 6, but they probably won't get a chance to actually use it. The Passageway Seer gets blocked by my Retrofitter token. Lotus Cobra gets blocked by Urza, and Elves of Deep Shadow gets blocked by Giver, leaving Hull Breacher still just to chill. If they didn't draw something good here, then I actually think that the Hull Breacher Echo just turned things around completely, as it tends to do. And then next turn, I get to forge something, and like I could forge the Bomba, attack, throw Talisman or something at Passageway Seer. Right, they're going for it, which maybe is what they got to do. They hit a land, but they didn't hit an instant or a flash creature. I could sack LED to untap the Retrofitter too. I don't think I need to do that, but I could. Block there, chump Passageway Seer, block Cobra, block Elves of Deep Shadow. Okay. Yeah. And sacking LED to untap Retrofitter. Oh, they drew cut down for the Bombardiers. That was their draw. Sure. It's fine. I don't think I need to do that. So let's do this. And then draw. And then I've got Forge here. Yeah, I don't think I need to scry. Forge, put 2 counters on. Probably like Hull Breacher. Sure, it'll brawl. Let's start by spinning some Urzas. Oh, Saheeli? Does this just kill them? It's got to be close. Yeah, no, it does. All right. That was a nice little hole breaching. Exercise. Creature of Power 4. See, it doesn't kill red in 6. It does kill Overworld Oddity. Chain Lightning is also a potential. The Giver seems like it actually could be decent. Yeah, this kills a couple different things. I think I'm in for that, and I think I'll take out Memory Jar. It's going to be harder to land Hull Breacher post board once they know about it. They're not going to be cutting down a 1/1 flyer inexplicably. At least I don't think so. So we'll see. All right, here. Opal, Exercise, Echo, all lands. I think we can mulligan that. All right, this hand's quite a bit better. Let's put planes back. Turn 1, Thraben. Turn 2, I could either leave up Remand or play Pentad Prism. I probably just leave up Remand because I can also just crack the clue. So either way, I get my value. Dark Confidant. All right, well, I don't have anything to do about that right now. So let's just pass the turn here. Plus, it also lets me Pentad Prism once I have Saheeli in play. Elves of Deep Shadow, sure. Lotus Cobra, I'll remand that. Chromatic Star. Okay, Elves. Let's go land Saheeli. Pass the turn. Hopefully, I guess if they Overworld Oddity, they could kill Saheeli. Questing Beast would also be bad. Passageway Seer. Well, that one isn't ideal, but we'll see. So next turn, I can play Pentad Prism Star. I mean, I get to make a bunch of Saheeli tokens, so I'm kind of in just like the big spell waiting room here, and I don't have that much time given Passageway Seer, who's going to come down here. Yeah, Bob's pretty good, you know. But I'm not getting attacked this turn at least. I assume. Unless this is indeed Ovenwald Oddity. Oddity both attacks Saheeli. I block Bob's. Probably not ideal. A Bitter Triumph to Saheeli. Into Caustic Bronco. All right. Well. Yeah, this exercise card has not done great for me. Draw. And I'm just going to use the other mana to crack a clue here, but not this instant. I'm going to wait a turn. All right, pass the turn. Reveal the land. Duress me. I guess that was a reason to play LED. Sure. Yeah, this is probably going to lose here. I mean, I could draw something like Time Spiral like that. That would be nice. It's unfortunate that I didn't play the LED given the duress because, I mean, they have like Terra Sunder and stuff, so I don't think it's just strictly one way or the other. But it would have been nice to draw Echo plus Hole Breacher off of the clue plus my draw step. Now I could draw that, but I'd probably be a little too slow. Guess they can crew the Bronco with Lotus Cobra plus Passageway Seer and then attack. Or plus Bob, sure. And well, let me take the initiative, huh? Lost 2 or not. I lost 2 because of Outland Liberator. All right, let's block the Cobra. Seems fine to me. And then they play Outland Liberator. Or maybe not. They might have Cut Down. I mean, they know I don't have Hole Breacher, so. Talisman, all right. Not ideal. Into Mountain. Okay, going to game 3 here. Yeah, not getting anywhere. All right, exercise once again. Get out. Maybe I'll put Selfless Spirit in. It's good against removal, and it's good at fighting for the initiative, so. Or actually, maybe I'll do Suspicious Stowaway. Maybe I should have had that in anyway. With Echo of Eons? That's something to consider. All right, game 3 time. Let's go. What do we got? Well, we got what this is what this deck is. It's all 3 drops and above with no acceleration because I don't think I've played a talisman early yet and had it accelerate into anything, which is unfortunate. But if I draw Remand here, if they don't start with Elves of Deep Shadow, oh no, Chromox, well, this is going to be tough. Turn 1 Bob. Oh, turn 1 Passageways here? Turn 1 6. Okay. Well, I didn't draw anything. This is where Path to Exile would have been pretty incredible. Let's hope they miss on 6. That'd be nice. They did not miss at all. They hit a forest and a good card to flashback. Though they can't flash it back this turn. I'm going to play... Let's see what they do. They have Prismatic Vista. They just played nothing. All right, draw. What do I play here? Play Saheeli, play Bomba. I think... kind of want to play Saheeli. I feel like no matter which one I play, Bitter Triumph's going to get me. Yeah. But Saheeli, Bomba does well playing as like the last card you play. Saheeli does not. So I think I'd rather try to get Saheeli down first and then see. Okay. Flipped Swamp and Ursine Monstrosity as well as Duress. So they can Passageway Seer here. And that looks like what they're doing. I can play the One Ring. I could play Urza, but I kind of want to just get the One Ring out so I don't take damage this turn. Pass the turn. And then I can hopefully draw and do multiple things on the same Urza turn. All right. Attack with Pass Race here doesn't do anything. 6 does, though. Mill didn't hit a land this time. All right. They hit Underground Adventurer. They could play another. Jeez, they have a lot of power. All right. Lotus 6 is a pretty strong play for sure. Restraint Monstrosity. And Underground Adventure. All right, well, I'm getting pretty outclassed here. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. They just trapped themselves because I have the One Ring out. I just knew they were going to do that. All right. So, what if I draw Echo of Eons and Lion's Eye Diamond? Have we considered that? There's my talisman. Imagine a turn 2 talisman. Couldn't be me. All right, let's draw. Draw 2 more. We're close. They're at 11. Bomba can't quite get it done. And talisman. I think I'm just going to play Urza here and try to not die. Urza. And play LED as like another way to make that thing bigger. All right. Well, luckily they burned Trap. Now you get to just draw a card. None of the cards, the permanents in their graveyard do that much this instant, though they're going to get to mill a bunch more. What is this? They're also just paying. Oh, sure. I mean, obviously that's not great, but the One Ring is a big part of how I win this game anyway. It's an 8/8 Ursine Monstrosity? Huh. What do they have? Land, creature, artifact, instant source, sure. And taking, I guess, block there. I take 12 and then 2 more, go to 1, and I keep Urza around, or I sack Urza to gain 4 life. Guess I'll sack Urza to gain 4 life. I don't think I can afford not to. All right, well, they can Throne of the Dead 3 here. Why not? Okay, in comes Passageway Seer. I mean, I'm just super dead here. Throne of the Dead 3. I'm not even gonna look at the cards they have. I'm just gonna let them put a card into play because Alpha Deathclaw, sure. Why not? They mind twisted my whole hand. Deathclaw attacked me for 1,000,000. Yeah. You know, it's winning in convincing fashion. Oh, there's the path to exile. I can buy myself another turn with Teferi, actually. All right, I'm kind of in for that. Bounce the One Ring, land, One Ring. I wish I could deck them, but that's unfortunately not on the table here. Pass the turn. I mean, they have 11 cards left. They search for basic, go to 10. They draw, or actually, they draw, go to 9. They attack with 6, go to 6. Ursine puts them to 5. Yeah, no, I don't think this is happening. Monstrosity 4. Destroy another permanent. Planes or something. It's probably the right call. Destroying the Teferi is that's probably the second worst permanent target. The worst permanent target is the One Ring because it's indestructible. The Teferi they could just attack, so they didn't really need to do that. But yeah, their deck is great. For being a green-black deck, adding Lotus and Mox Ruby make a lot of the initiative stuff work a lot better. Oh, okay, they are milling themselves. What are the odds that I was going to say they play Grief this game? Or this turn? We'll see. Yeah. Well, the One Ring still stops it. All right. Bobble them. Dark Confidant. Draw with the One Ring. Like, my way to win here involves like a time spiral into Hull Breacher Echo of Eons. And even then, well, there's the time spiral. And even then, It's not like I think I'm that likely to win. So let's wait on the One Ring. Let's go Time Spiral. I don't think pathing anything really does much for me. Unfortunately, we're not decking them. Okay, there's Hole Breacher. So let's tap the One Ring. Any Echo Vions? It would be so sick just to try. Oh, okay, we've got Chromatic Star. We get one more look. Like I said, I don't even know how I win from there, but I really want to find out if I get a chance. Oh, so close. All right. Resounding loss on to round 3. All right. Well, we're going to have to settle for 1-1. My team got stomped. Me and one other person won a match, and that was it. Which, to be fair, this deck was actually quite bad. I would have to look at the draft logs again, but I think even if I didn't take like Hole Breacher Retrofitter, I don't. There's 3 people on my team drafting red white. Like it's part of why we lost. I think it just wasn't there. So I don't know. Kind of a weird draft, and we got some games out of it. That's for sure. So that'll do it for today. You know, they're not always pretty, and sometimes they're this. But I'll be back tomorrow with another draft, and I'm just enjoying the Path to Exile over Academy pick. That's just an all timer. All right. Well. Better luck next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.